we've got a cool new candle. Oh, and for the fourth door, you could get one of these. So you get the candle in the third one, and then something to light it in the fourth one.
Keep on scamming your fans, Alex. They'll never notice.
But that's it for this advent calendar. I could only think of 4 doors. So, link in the description below, go and buy it.
I know your house is big, Zoella, but surely it didn't take a year to walk around it and get all this shite and put it in a calendar. Point 2 that Zoe makes is that she didn't decide the price of the calendar, which is a pretty bold statement, because these tweets from Boots don't exactly claim that her innocence is all there. Zoella tweets out a cool picture of her lovely new pencil case that goes for about £500 retail price. And a girl by the name of Lizzie replies saying, "Can you please justify £50 for the calendar, please?"
Where my input ends is there. Once that product is done and I'm happy with it, the retailer can decide how much they sell that for. That's completely out of my decision making.
But Boots replied, who aren't even tagged in, so they probably should have just left it, lads. Not gonna lie, whoever's running Boots Help on Twitter has really dropped her in it. They reply with, "Hi Lizzie, we sell products at the recommended retail price.
That's completely out of my decision making.
As set by the manufacturer or supplier. Thanks. Who? Thanks, Hugh. Hugh. Appreciate it, mate. One thing I'm not going to try and assume here is that Zoella's manufacturing it or supplying it, because let's face it, that would require work. And we all know Zoe's not quite a fan of that one. She doesn't even write her own books. But she definitely had some form of decision on the pricing. Nobody makes a product and doesn't have some type of idea of what the price is going to be. That's just balmy to even believe that. And for her to spout that, I think the people are going to believe it. It's a bit mental. You know, to think that Zoella, the creator of the product, had no input on the pricing is literally insane. Especially because of the fact that the price of the calendar was cut by 50% the day the controversy started. Where's the 25 quid gone? It seemed to be cut off the retail price, which means that it probably could have been sold default for 25 quid. Hey Zoe, it's Hugh from Boots Help. I just wanted to ask if you've noticed any of the tweets that have been sent your way for your calendar. Yeah, that's the issue, Zoe. I think they have realised. I think they kind of have. Do you want to say anything about it? You want us to cut the pricing in half, but I thought you said you don't set the pricing, or you never said it in the first place. Yeah, but you don't control it, Zoe. Cut it now? Alright, we'll cut it in half. Now, I think it would be unfair to judge the entirety of Zoella's product placement based off of a failed pricing of an advent calendar. So I went onto the Zoella Boots store and decided to have a little rummage, you know. It's coming back to school time, you know, back to holidays, you know, want to get something for kids, so the Zoella line's pretty good. Have a look at some of the products and see what I think about them. Oh, a journal. I mean, if you don't want to get your book ghostwritten, you could just sell an empty one. It's a good shortcut, saves you time, makes you money. £14 for a blank book? I mean, that is textbook scamming. Did you see what I did there? Zoe here is also selling a warm and cozy mug set. And honestly, if you are a Zoella fan, I 100% recommend you guys picking this up, because you will need it. I'd call it an essential, because if you're spending this much on all this shite, you won't be able to pay your heating bill. Warm and cozy mug as you freeze to death. What's a better way to spend Christmas? And also, you can buy the journal so you could write down your last moments of your cold, icy death in Zoella's book. Is there a more fitting way to go? Do you know what you need, Zoe? Do you know what you need? Personally, I would recommend a water bottle, because you need that to heat up that cold, dead heart of yours. You know, I spent 80 quid on this calendar for my daughter. You know, I'm struggling to get by, you know. I'm really struggling. I bought a water bottle from Zoella's store, and the issue was when I went to fill it up with water, I realised that we hadn't paid the water bill. because we'd spent it all on Zoella's Christmas calendar. Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for 200,000 subscribers. That is actually mental. And a massive thank you to people like Will and E who have really helped push the channel recently. I greatly appreciate it. So thanks to you lot, and thanks to everybody who's come over. I will have an announcement out for 200k soon. I'm going to be doing a charity stream on the 2nd of December, but I will have a proper video on that. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and I'll see some of you there. But that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, people. Don't freeze to death at Christmas.